Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm Will. We are back with more Zenless Zone Zero today, and we're going to be continuing the main story. We just escaped the Hollow, and unfortunately, one of our characters was left behind, so now we're going to have to, I'm assuming, go rescue. And we also found out that a admiral or a general or something came to help us, which we didn't know that that was her position, and she also brought Trigger and Soldier 11. So they're getting roped into all this now.
Oh,
I love that like everyone just openly calls us proxies. In season one, it was like that's supposed to be on the down low secret kind of thing. And now just everyone's openly. Oh, things are changing.
mm, oh,
Holy shit. Speed? See, that's what I'm talking about. Where's more robot dudes like this guy? Holy hell. Actually, yeah, since we've come to like this new region since the 2.0 update, I don't think we've really seen too many robot guys in the new area. I mean, there wasn't really that many in the original, like, 6th Street areas, but there was still, like, a couple. Great way to start today's stream. Just fucking silent conversation for the first 10 minutes. Jesus Christ.
Alice, you doing all right?
Oh, Wise, it's you.
You good? You've been holding that hairpin for a while.
I'm fine, really. No need to worry about me. There's still a lot on my mind, but I'm slowly calming down. So, my father didn't actually die in a car accident. He discovered the secret of that lab.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories.
Yes, but what's strange is the feeling that fills my heart right now isn't pain. My father didn't turn a blind eye to evil. He saved Yuzuha. He was brave until his last breath. A true time field. Wise, you know, right before Yuzuha pushed me away, she told me she owed this to me. But I don't agree. When my father saved her, he wouldn't have wanted her to repay him like that someday. Wise, I must get Yuzuha out. I want Ferox and everyone who hurt us to pay for what they've done. And I will return this hairpin to Yuzuha in person.
Exactly. We need to make those bad guys pay. Something feels different about Alice. At least she seems like she's doing better. I guess I'll stop worrying about her for now.
Let's go. Time's running out. We need to discuss the rescue plan with the Defense Force.
All right, everyone's here. Let's kick things off then. We need to move quickly to the Hollow, stop Ferox's scheme, and rescue Miss Ukinami. Captain Magus, could you and Orphe please explain the current situation to everyone?
Roger that. All right, everyone. Oboe Squad's strength can definitely bridge the gap you had before, but we're currently facing two major obstacles. First, our identities as part of the Defense Force, and second, how to get there.
As you all know, the Defense Force and TOPS are like oil and water. If we just dive into the Wi-Fi situation, it's gonna cause a whole world of chaos between them.
That is, we need a way to keep your identities under wraps. Or perhaps we can find some help to pull off this rescue.
Yes, but honestly, the real headache is the second one. How do we actually get to the site?
Hmm? What do you mean?
Well, that's probably my fault. In a panic to escape the miasmic fiend, I had them blow up the fissure at the lab.
Well, it was a tough call. I just checked in with Theory too, and we found the blast set off a chain reaction that totally wrecked the hollow structure. Now the route from Siloam Bay to the lab is way longer. The extra travel time could totally tank our mission.
Is there really no other way to get into the Hollow?
There is another way, and the entrance is pretty close, but it's only accessible by cable car.
In other words, right under Porcelumex's nose. That certainly is tricky. With all the recent security checks, the cable car entrance to the Hollow is tightly controlled. Just getting the cable car running requires high-level internal permissions, even within Porcelumex.
High-level internal permissions within Porcelumex. Wait a sec. I just thought of someone. Someone we might be able to work with.
Wise? Wait, do you mean Mr. Damien Blackwood?
That's right. The two bigwigs at Porcelumex, Ferox and Lucro, have been at each other's throats for a while now, and Damien's stuck in the middle of their conflict. If we hand him this chance to bring Ferox down, and if he plays it right, He could cozy up to Lucro and climb the Porcelumex ladder.
True. Damien's got a nose for profit sharper than anyone. He won't pass up a sweet deal like this. And as long as he can back us up, we can keep Obel Squad's identity under wraps.
Is this too risky, Colonel?
While the plan definitely comes with risks, it's honestly the best chance we have.
All right, I'm calling Damien right now to set up a meeting.
Magus, let everyone know we're gearing up to move.
Yes, ma'am.
We're just gonna skip over these really weird characters that they just suddenly introduced, I guess. Including someone who's got like a robotic tail with sentience, seemingly. It looks like, yeah, her and him might be the next two characters to add to Trigger and Soldier's team, which would be pretty sick. I mean, based on clearly, like, their color coordination.
I must be seeing things. Not only do we have Yunque's summit, but also Miss Timefield and Miss Isolde all together. What's brought all of you here? Looks like you've set up quite the surprise for me, Master Wise. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain. So, Ferox has been colluding with the Exaltus and running a secret lab in the Hollow. Now he's kidnapped your companion, and what's more, he's also planning to destroy all the evidence? Master Wise, do you truly understand the implications of this?
It means we have a common enemy now. Mr. Damien, Ferox's actions seriously threaten the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, and even Porcelumex's future. If we work together to stop him, not only can we keep Wi-Fi safe, but you'll also get rid of a major obstacle in your career.
I cannot deny that things would be much easier for me with Ferox out of the picture. But if we catch him now, I'm afraid Wi-Fi Peninsula will have much more than just a safety inspection to worry about.
It may damage the company's reputation in the short term, but if you're the one bringing this to light during the safety inspection, neither the government nor the Defense Force will have anything against you. And in the long run, it shows people Porcelumex's sincerity and commitment.
You certainly make some good points. But emphasizing the upsides while avoiding mention of the potential risks isn't exactly a recipe for healthy cooperation. I was assuming our success when I said that Wi-Fi Peninsula would have more to worry about. But what if we fail? Time's running out. Once Ferox destroys the evidence, all your accusations will turn into baseless defamation. And if that happens, no one will emerge unscathed, myself included. Let me reiterate. You are, without a doubt, dangling an enticing opportunity in front of me. But there's nothing solid enough for me to go all in on. For the sake of our friendship, I can pretend today didn't happen. I'll take my leave now. Good luck, everyone.
Wait!
Have have something to say, Miss Timefield?
Mr. Damien, I have just what you need. If you can help us with our upcoming mission, I, as the heir of the Timefield family, promise that once it's done, I'll hand over the family's patent rights for anti-corruption medicine to Porcelumex. For free.
Hold on, Alice. What are you saying?
Oh. For free.
That's right. You have many workers in the Hollow and Wi-Fi Peninsula, and those patent fees you pay us are a pretty hefty dent in your budget every year. In addition, acquiring this patent will surely advance other research related to corruption. And I know Porcelumix is eager to break free from Jonathan Consortium. So, Mr. Damien, is this offer enough to get you in on this gamble?
I didn't think the Timefield princess could muster the courage to look me straight in the eye and speak like this. You've truly impressed me.
Are we in agreement, then?
If the heir of the Timefield family is putting her chips on the table, backing down now would only make me look like a coward.
Huh?
So weird. That was just like an extra like 3 sentences of dialogue you could have just had. Alright, before we go over there, we're gonna stop over here, I think.
The evening chill is setting in. Want a warm bowl of soup to shake it off.
Eh? I don't know what this is, like a golden fish or something. Alright, before we head in there, we need to do our usual business. Fortune-telling dog. And then the shop. Hey, wait, it's not... Doesn't look like it's even in here. Look at the final one unlocked. Oh, level 30. Got a new bamboo. Oh wait, and we can level these up. I keep forgetting we can level these up. That's like a whole thing. Ah, wow, really Really didn't boost them anywhere near as these top ones. Wait. A lot more of this same kind of shit. Okay, these ones we can do. We always need more materials. That's always the problem. We can only send 2 Bang Boo out at a time. It's like so few for how many materials we need, because almost every item needs a different set of materials, which means you have to send them to a different place, except for these two have the same set of materials. Everywhere else has a different variation. You always have to send them out to a specific location just to make one item. We've already, yeah, we need to increase our squad availability. He's only having 2 of them is just like really making this slow. Alright, and then we also should check our usual fitness. And it looks like there's also something new in the events. This is, we're gonna go and do that one. Story. Oh, it looks like we're bringing back the fishing game. Okay, so cool. Also have that to go check out a little bit later. We did some 10 pulls and we had some pretty bad luck. We ended up getting an S, but like usual, it wasn't the S we were looking for. Wah, wah. Alright. Let us proceed in the story. And our rescue mission. Yeah, they're introducing so many characters. Like, they've introduced 3 characters. The general person with the green hair, her, the robot guy, Seed, and then even this guy here, which we met, like, last update, but we still can't play. Like, there's so many characters that are looking very clearly playable, but we can't play as them. Which is, you know, probably the most they've introduced characters that are very clearly going to be playable characters, but we have yet to have access to them.
I've arranged for the cable car. I'll operate it myself and get you across.
Usually it's only like 2 characters, but now they're doubling it up and they're giving us like 4 characters that we're probably going to be seeing soon, if I had to guess.
You're going to operate it yourself?
If we wish to keep the Defense Force's presence under wraps, I can't just leave such an important task to someone else. But let's get one thing straight. If you fail, I'll cut ties with you faster than you can blink. I'll act as if I were forced to start the cable car. As for whether I can convince them, well, that'll be in the hands of fate.
That's fine. That's more than enough for now.
All right. Have we established the rescue team?
It's settled. The first group will be Wise, Alice, and Noble Squad. Once Ishuen Shifu gets here, I'll act as her proxy and escort her into the Hollow as backup. She's on her way to Phylum Heights now.
Adding Ishuen Shifu to the mix should certainly improve our chances.
If we are the ones to bring Ferox out of the hollow, it'll certainly raise some eyebrows. So, I'll leave the cleanup to all you Yunque Summit Masters.
It's reassuring to see how perceptive you are, Miss Isolde.
Sorry I can't come with. I'll leave Yuzuha to you.
Don't worry, Manato. We'll make sure to bring Yuzuha back safe and sound. If everyone's prepared, let's not waste time and get moving.
Yeah, Isolde? Honestly, I'm on the fence of. Like, I could totally see her being a playable character, but also not. Kind of like What's-His-Nuts, the head guy we're talking to, the business guy. Like, he's not going to be a playable character, but he's kind of like on the fence in terms of design, where it's like, he's distinct, but like, I don't think distinct enough to be a playable character. Which we've seen plenty of people like that in this game. That's like one of the best things, is like, the NPCs are all very distinct. Unlike some games. Where they're never using a lot of the background NPCs. We got the squad.
Target area reached. Operation start.
The miasma here is thick.
That's odd. How has the miasma here thickened so much in the short time we've been away?
I can see it. The ground and walls have all suffered major damage under the miasma.
Wait, does that mean the miasmic fiend has been here?
You mean the monster you ran into earlier? Yes. Those marks seem to have been made by something of a similar size.
All right, everyone, stay alert. Don't worry, we got it. Let's go.
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
Hurry, I still have a lesson to attend.
Watch out! Monsters!
Leave it to us, Proxy. Nearby biothermal signal detected.
Jesus.
Is it Ferox's men?
No. I suspect it's the survivor from outside the door
What
that was
the
on
hell?
the ground.
I hate fighting in these small-ass rooms. It just feels so claustrophobic.
Strike in an instant. Just as you said, someone's on the ground.
The others seem to have fled to the warehouse. Let's go take a look.
Just leave the monsters. Let's hurry.
There are so many bodies in here.
Seems there is a tough fight.
Don't come any
monster!
Someone's there.
Take out the monsters and protect the survivors!
Thank heavens! Someone's here!
Focus on the target.
Help! Help me!
Stay in the corner. Don't move.
You're all riddled with flaws.
Okay, I'm starting to get into a better flow with Alice.
Finally, we're saved!
What happened here?
Ah! Ah! Am I really so scared of that monster that I'm hearing a gun talk?
With the robotic tail, that's
Your
also a
hearing
talking
and mind
gun.
are fine. So can you please calm down for a moment and tell us what happened here? Please be honest. What you say could really help save lives.
Oh, okay. Got it. Just now, we were checking the explosives nearby when that miasmic fiend suddenly came out of the lab building. Everyone jumped into action, but that thing can't be killed with bullets. Even if you manage to knock it down, it just absorbs energy from the miasma and gets right back up.
Just like I thought.
There was a researcher with Ferox who said the monster's core is special, wrapped in something that gives it those powers. But every time we tried to hit the core, it dodged us, and then I got hit and passed out.
Where did Ferox go? Did you see a red-haired girl?
I was out cold, so I don't know where everyone went after that. But yeah, I did see that girl. She was with Ferox the whole time. She's supposed to be a prisoner, but for some reason, Ferox has been treating her like a princess. He said he wouldn't let her get hurt.
Great. At least Yuzuha is safe for now.
There are traces of a fight all along this path. If we follow them, we should be able to find Ferox and the others.
Wait! There's a serious problem right now. Because of the fiend, the miasma around here has gotten thicker, and more monsters keep showing up. Plus the lab's power is down. The monsters that the Exaltus created are gonna break out any second. The thing is, we've already rigged this place to blow. And if those monsters accidentally trigger the detonator, we're as good as dead!
What?
That damn miasmic fiend has completely screwed our plan!
It appears we must handle both the rescue and the explosives simultaneously. Do we have enough people for that?
There's no need to worry. Let's just split into 2 teams and get moving.
That voice. It's Shifu!
Sorry for the wait, Wise. I've met up with Belle and I'm on my way to you now. I'll be there in no time. Defense Force friends, since the explosives could cause immense danger, splitting into 2 teams appears to be the optimal route. The Defense Force can focus on securing the lab while I deal with Ferox's crew and the miasmic fiend. How does that sound?
It's rare, but this time I actually agree with the Yunque Summit High Preceptor. Alright then, Seed and Soldier 11, you're with me on the explosives. Trigger, go with the proxy and keep looking for Ferox.
Yes, Captain.
Mister, do you know where all the explosives are?
Yeah, I do.
Can you show us, please? Proxy, don't worry. We promise we'll keep this place safe.
Trigger, Alice, let's keep moving.
Signs of fighting stretch all the way outside. They headed off in that direction. But it's not looking good.
It's so awful. These people, they're all...
The monsters here are strong. Stay alert.
Biosignal detected. A small organism is in the corner of the plaza.
Small organism? Could it be
Wait. Oh, wait, she broke off. Alright, I was like, wait, where's Soldier 11?
Adjust your breathing.
The target's exposed.
You can't run. Focus on the target. Solid hit. Score one for me. Keep it up.
I'll take heart.
A chance to score.
Hold in position.
Damn it, him jumping up.
Fire support ready.
Let's dance.
The target's exposed.
It really is Kama. He's heading into that building.
Follow him. Yuzuha must be in there.
Ifu Ex Machina.
I'm not too late, am I?
You made it just in time.
Now then, let's put an end to this.
Beat some cheeks. And whoop some ass. No, that's the same thing.
Yuzuha, you alright? How are you holding up?
Don't worry. I'm good.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
Shifu, about this monster.
Bell filled me in on the way over. Its core is unique, allowing it to soak up energy from the miasma to heal itself. Truly horrific. But hey, don't forget, we at Yonkwei Summit specialize in dealing with such evils. Also, this monster seems to be connected to my...
Oh my god, it's just so many moves back to back this person's doing. It's crazy. Oh my god.
Strength and finesse.
None of our ults are even popping off yet. What the frick? Why are they so slow to build?
Obliterate form and
There we go.
Shifu, it's about to absorb energy from the miasma again.
Okay, I'll deal with it.
Nice one. The core is exposed.
Get it!
Its self-healing power is gone. In a way, it's also freed from its pain.
Did Ishra and Shifu say something when she hit the monster?
Just a few incantations. Come on, let's put it out of its misery.
Alright, the background music needs to start pumping up more. Like, it sounds good, but it's really low for some reason. Wait, where is he? Wait.
Not happy.
Draw the red. Wait. What's it say? Draw the red circle to. Why must they do this shit where like they have you read shit while you're in the middle of combat? I'm not.
That's a menacing stance. Move.
Jesus, fuck lord.
Cycle of yin and yang.
Yeah, nothing's worse than text popping up on screen that they want you to text while you're in the middle of a battle. It's like, bro, I'm trying to not get murdered. Not the best time.
May you scatter to the wind, along with those memories. Purge corruption, restore clarity. Evil shall be purged.
There we go. Oh. I felt like the music kind of popped off a little bit, but then it was like really downplayed in the background of the mix. Or I think it should have been pushed forward more.
Mr. Ferox, I suggest you give up on running.
Please don't shoot.
Here. This is yours. It's mine. It was your. Take it! We're going to live on together. You don't get to brush this off like it's nothing. Alice, I won't let you say things like. Hey. We'll live on together. You have my word. I promise.
I mean, we met like 12 hours ago.
There. No more
We're clearly
crying.
lifelong friends now. Yeah, I don't know why this update, all of the boss fights just feel so weird. In that, like, they've been slowly trying to do this where they've been building up, like, oh, they'll do a series of attacks you need to dodge and stuff. But, like, it just,
All right,
I don't know
disciples,
why, it just
I'm
did
heading
not
out.
feel
Keep an eye on the temple
good.
for
Like,
me,
I did not
okay?
feel like I was ever in the rhythm of being able to read the enemy. And it just kind of felt random and sporadic. And I was just, like, randomly hitting buttons. And it's just, like, that does not feel good when you're playing a game. And it just feels like you're randomly just doing a thing. Rather than, like, yeah. Like, in early game, it's pretty easy to read the enemies and, like, be able to dodge and counter and all that. But now that they're doing this shit where it's, like, counter move, dodge move, and then there's, like, 3 moves in between there that are, like, that will, like, hit you, but they don't count as moves that you can counter or dodge. They're, like, in between normal attacks, and it's just, like, it just throws the rhythm off, because it's, like, counter, and then, oh, no, follow-up move, and they hit you with it, and then another move, and then you try to counter that, and it's like, oh, no, another follow-up move, and they hit you with that, and just, like, brother, what? Like, they just keep alternating between, like, counterable and dodgeable moves with regular moves slipped in between, and it just throws off the rhythm entirely. Where it's like, if you're gonna do 3 or 4 counterable or dodgeable moves in a row, it's like, okay. But then you're also throwing in regular moves into that, which completely throws off the rhythm of being able to dodge or counter, because you're still taking damage. And it's just like, what's happening here?
We will, Shifu. Are you heading to another meeting today?
That's right. We caught Ferox, but figuring out what to do with him has everyone on edge. I'm grateful they respect Yunque Summit's input, but honestly, it's exhausting worrying about being used as pawns in such a tangled mess of a situation. I'd rather be cleaning up the lab in the Hollow.
What's the latest news in the Hollow?
That area's already secured, and the evidence that the Exaltists and Porcelumix didn't manage to destroy is being moved out of the Hollow bit by bit. Lucre managed to get Porcelumix to investigate first on the grounds of business secrets, and Damien is in charge.
Lucro's putting him in charge? Seems like Damien's efforts are paying off.
And about that miasmic fiend's origins, it looks like they used some of my past memories I left in the miasma to create it. I'd suspected as much. but seeing its face with my own eyes, it still sent a shiver through me. Don't worry, what's in the past no longer binds me. And besides, we freed that creature from the weight of human memories. That, in its own way, is also a kind of mercy. From what Ferox and the others said, we can be certain that the monster was made by the Exaltus Overseer.
So that Overseer really is alive? What do they want?
I'm not sure. It feels like the Exaltus made the monster just to draw attention to their link with Ferox. Alright, let's not dwell on this for now. Is your friend from the inspection team leaving today? You're planning to see her off, right?
Yeah, Wise and I will go meet up with them soon.
With Ferox's downfall, all those tops higher-ups who came to Wi-Fi just on a brief formality can't leave yet, and the inspection team can actually wrap things up. Anyway, I'll be taking my leave now.
See you, Shifu. It's almost time, Wise. Let's go find Alice and the others.
Yeah, the Bay Area was so small. I thought it was gonna, like, expand a little bit more or something. But that was so tiny. We still have the summer event to go on. And a bunch of the cutscenes from the summer event showed, like, a large beachy area. Or not a large, but, like, a moderate beachy area. Which is what I thought we were gonna be going to eventually, but then we never did. So it's like... There's still a separate area we get to go to? Or is that just like promotional material? Which I have noticed they've done occasionally. They'll do like a little promotional cutscene for an event, and you're like, oh cool, that looks like a new area. And then, yeah, that's never in the game. It's very rare. I think they've only done it like one other time, but... So. Oh wait, can we... No, it doesn't look like... Dang it.
Belle, Wise, you two made it!
Morning.
Monato, you look much better today.
Yeah, the injury's pretty much healed up. Whoa! Yuza, huh? Why'd you hit me?
Look! Just a little tap and he's making those pained noises. Bruised shoulder and back muscles. Messed up spine. 3 broken ribs. There's no way that's healing so quickly.
At least I've stopped all my part-time jobs for now.
Yuzuha and Manato always make me laugh with their stand-up routines. Stand-up comedy? I get it. So last night's ghost stories didn't quite do it for you, huh, my lady? I'll make sure to send you some fresh Spook Shack posts late at night from now on. Huh? Oh no!
Spook Shack?
Yeah, Spook Shack is an internet forum where people share and solve all kinds of strange mysteries. Yuzuha and Manato are members. They invited me to join, and now I'm in too. Not really strange mysteries. They're more like all kinds of supernatural tales and unsolved cases. Super interesting stuff. If you want, you can totally join us.
Wow, that sounds fun! What do you think, Wise?
Please, can I refuse? Right, Alice. About transferring the anti-corruption medicine patent. Are you sure that's okay?
Well, yesterday, as Grandpa's gotten a lot better, we talked. He said he completely supports my decision. He told me that he kept the patent mainly because maintaining some family assets cost money. And, more importantly, he felt I wasn't ready to manage everything yet. But now he says he's not worried about me anymore. So it's time to let some things go. Without the income from the patent, I think he'll ask me to help with donating or selling some family assets that need a lot of funding to maintain. Like libraries and museums.
But is it really okay with, Damien? If he finds out you tricked him with your phrasing, he won't freak out and try to get back at your family, will he?
Without the anti-corruption medicine patent, the Timefield family no longer has anything left for him to use against us. I believe he'll understand that what we're doing shows our family's determination not to be pushed around by poor Salumex. Also, I don't think Mr. Damien is as cold-hearted as he seems. Besides, as a businessman, I'm sure he understands the value of knowing when to walk away.
Timefield opens anti-corruption medicine patent to the public.
I was gonna say, you gotta do that.
So she kept her promise and transferred the patent to Porcelumex. But at the same time, she gave it to everyone. We got played by a little brat. Looks like I really underestimated her.
Pardon the interruption, Mr. Damien. The files on the violations involving Ferox and the Exaltists have all been compiled. We also found a deployment list for Obscura. Please, have a look.
What's this all about? Over the past 6 months, the Exaltist labs deployed more than 300 Obscura units in Yfei Peninsula. Yet, not a single one has been retrieved. What on earth are they trying to do?
Reporting in! The map with detailed locations of the Obscura units is complete. Please, take a look.
Thank you. It looks like our battle is about to begin.
Dude, I was gonna say, like, as soon as Alice was like, "Oh, we're gonna give you, I'll give you the patent to the corruption medication stuff," I'm like, dude, do not give that to a large corporation. Please, for the love of God, let them do literally what they just did, where they just released it to the public, but then also passed the patent on as well. Like, you could do both.
Mm-hmm.
Complete. Alright. I find it interesting. They do this every time. Where it's like you'll start, and then like it doesn't like occasionally come back here to do these, but it's like it waits until it's already over with. And then at that point it's kind of like, well then why do you have all these individual ones? Like I guess there are different beats to the story, yeah. But you only come back here and they only get completed once the whole thing is done. Okay, am I crazy? It says... Alright, well that's season 2. First... Alright. Fantasy Resort can now be accessed through the map. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Okay. Fantasy Resort. Let's go check that out. Okay, wait. Before we do that, Fantasy Resort. Okay, here we go. There we go. Hello. This is what we saw in the cutscene from, like the trailer. So this is supposed to be like the little summer village area. I don't know if it's just for the summertime event. Like, there's no way they do that. If they won't pull a Genshin where they give you a little area and then take it away. Nice. And we do have summertime fits. Both, Belle and Wise. As well as Alice and Raccoon Girl, whose name I keep forgetting. There's no one here, though. I think it's probably because we have to actually activate the story here before any of that starts happening. Ooh, even the music. Oh my god, one of those fish. They have their own unique like background music going too, which is nice. There's a few. One person here. Dude, yeah, this is what I was waiting for instead of that little nub of a seashore we got. Oh, I didn't even notice that guy there. Holy cow. Got a nice little stage and everything. I'm assuming that's probably going to be the fishing quest or event. Ah, the music of this game is so vibey. I love it. Oh, yo. Simple, like, one-room aquarium. Alright, I think this is for the fishing event. I'm wondering if this is going to be like the same fishing event that we did before, or if it's going to be like a whole other thing. Got it. Free once per day. Okay. Wait, is that it? It's just like a daily, like, scratcher, basically, that they're giving us? Wait, is that it? I thought it was actually gonna be like a... Okay, hold on. Yeah, that is it. What? Okay, I thought it was gonna be like a whole fishing thing. Huh. Well, let's check Boat 1 trophies, get those all claimed. Right, Internet. Let's see what's going on here. We got a couple of new things. Mainly just the top row. No ship. Oh, I hope we get to investigate that. Spooky stuff has been kind of coming up a bit recently. I wonder if they're gonna do a Halloween thing in this game. Like, they kind of do it in Genshin a little bit. I wonder if they'll do like a Halloween event. They didn't do one last year, but that was just because like the game was still super new. And now that it seems like they are starting to get into possibly seasonal events. Here, just all that crap. Notifications, what do we got? Okay, event calendar. Yeah, we're like still week 1, brand new. Got this, which seems like it's gonna be a huge event coming up next week, and then like a bunch of little baby ones. Oh, and this is the first day of this one too. Cool. All right. Summer Dreams. Yeah, the next character swap will be with Alice, which honestly, I started vibing with her moves a bit more near the end. Yozua, though, unfortunately, I just could not get into a good rhythm with her at all. Although it didn't help that we did like quite a few boss fights, and every single one of the boss fights, the rhythm of the boss fight just felt so off to me. I don't know, maybe it's because I wasn't playing with the selected team. Maybe that's why. And like the new character was the problem because I couldn't get into their rhythm, and it was less of the boss, more of them. But who knows? Why does that keep coming up every time I enter in here? And I don't think we're anywhere near being able to do, oh, yeah, no, we only have 3. And we already got an S. Let's see, can we get super lucky? No. Wasted that freaking S, man. I'll never get over it. I hate how they have these games set up. Oh, okay, sweet. Right, it's not one of those characters. Yeah, that's also another thing I wish was better. Like, it feels like S, you have higher odds of pulling the S that's not on the card more frequently than you would pull a A that's not on the card. Like, I'd say A's are, like, pretty much guaranteed most of the time, and it's very rare to pull an A that's not on the card. But then when it comes to S's, I feel like if it's not the new character, then it's kind of more up in the air a little bit. Feels like. Alright, but hey, at least it's an A character that we don't have all the way up.
Pick me. My one looking.
Man, if you need help,
Like, we don't use Seth, but at least we can still build out this. Wow. Wow, we never use him, and we almost have him full set. That's crazy.
A mission? Take me along.
Alright. Well, I think... what time is it? I think I'm gonna call it for today, just because we completed the main story mission. I wanted to do this fishing quest, but it just seems to be like a daily scratcher kind of thing, unfortunately. I do not want to start the other event stuff yet, because I wanted to, like, be able to do a full 2-hour stream and get into it instead of just a little baby one. So we're gonna wait until next Monday and Tuesday to get into the summertime event. It is going for the entire update, so we have plenty of time to do it. But yeah, a little disappointing. I was hoping the fishing event was gonna be like a full-on thing, but it's not. Oh well, actually, hold on. Let's take 1 second and let's go to Goldfinger. I don't think there's any updates there, but I want to just double check to make sure that we didn't get a new machine. It'd be cool if we got like an arcade style like fishing machine or something. God, we haven't been here in a minute, in like 2 months. We've mostly been over in the new area, which
Morning.
I really
Wanna start this
like
beautiful day with a win?
that the oh, no new ones. I hope they don't leave this behind. I don't think they will, but it would suck if they, like, since we moved on to like a new like hub area, they're just gonna kind of leave this place as is, not really update it. I hope they don't do that. But yeah, I do wish that they would do something with the videotape shop, like how they're doing it with the temple, where it's like we can upgrade the videotape store, like maybe get like more tapes or something. I don't know what the rewards would be, but like I like that system of like having a goal for each hub area to upgrade your main base, you know? We also did pull some bamboos, and we never did come here.
Oh, you're up early. Want to try my special bang boo combo?
Oh, it was like the very last one. So many of these. It's like, it's not even the level up material I'm having an issue with. It's getting the material to ascend a character. Alright. So, Enduro shop. Then a minute. Home. Alright, yeah. So that is gonna be it for today. Just a brief little baby. Oh, that's sofa. For a second there, I thought there was something else on here, but that was just the pillows. But yeah, that is it for today. And like I said, next Monday and Tuesday, we will get started on this. As you can see over in the corner, you can already see the two main character fits. We get bucket hats. Not a fan of those, but Also, I think Alice gets a... Yeah, both of those two get a skin. One of them is in the shop, but I think Alice's fit is... Hers might be free? Or maybe it's going to get added to the shop as soon as her character drops. That probably makes sense. Yeah, and I kind of hate, like, it's always the same rewards, where it's, like, obviously the stuff to, like, do pulls and level up, yes. But, like, the event, special... I hate it's always this. It's the same thing over there. It's this same thing every single time. It's like, you gotta mix it up a bit, bud. Because it's always that. Like 90% of the time, that's the reward. We select this. Okay, I think we kind of have to complete this. All right, but yeah, that will be the plan for next time. Tomorrow we're gonna get back into Genshin Impact and do a character quest. We're gonna do Sing Shui's quest, which is probably I'm gonna guess take place in the Fortress of Meripede, which is the underwater prison. And then we are gonna get started on Tunic on Thursday and Friday, which is supposed to be like, it's a modern game, but it's very heavily inspired in like the old school 2D Zelda type. So yeah, we're gonna get started on that, and then this weekend we're gonna get into Marvel Spider-Man, the DLC. We're gonna go down the list and start with Black Cat and do hers this weekend. I honestly can't really remember how long each DLC bit is. I don't know if we'll just take up one stream per DLC pack or if it's going to take up the whole weekend, but we shall see. And we're going to be continuing on that with this weekend. Yeah, that is it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out. I know, short stream, and honestly, didn't really have too much to say today since we were just kind of locked in on the main story. But yeah, that is it for today. Another chapter in this story done. And we did get to see, like I said, we did get to see quite a few characters that look like they're going to be future playable characters, including a character that looks like they have horns, they have elf ears, but they also have a robotic tail that's also a gun that's also sentient, and it's like, that character has a lot going on with them. Maybe a little too much, maybe. I don't know. And is anyone else disappointed that the little raccoon guy didn't get more screen time? Because I am. I'd love to have seen him a bit more. Yeah, that is it for day 1785. Hold on, let me double check. Pretty sure 85. Yeah, 85. Just make sure that the date was right, because sometimes I forget to update. Anyway, that's it for today. Like always, links down below for Blue Sky, Twitter, and links over to my YouTube channel, where I always simultaneously stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So all of my previous streams are archived over there in VODs and whatnot. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. See you all tomorrow with some Genshin Impact.